Oh, man. What a good day. Dang, it was a good day. Oh, it is getting cold out there, guys. I shouldn't have said anything about the weather. I can't believe it's getting dark at 5 o'clock. It's not even 5. It is 10 minutes till. You can tell it's already dusky. Isn't that church beautiful? It is just such a pretty church. I got this idea for a calendar. I talked to Jamie a lot about doing a calendar because I know a lot of y'all guys follow her and have seen some of her pictures and how beautiful they are. And I think she should do a seasonal calendar, just the way that she can take such great pictures of the changing of season and all. I thought here with this church, all right, we're going to try this light. Oh, so brash. With this church, though, I could do 12 pictures throughout the changing of the seasons from different angles because the trees around here are so pretty, too. And that might make a neat calendar, you know? So it's the same church through the changing of the season. And I thought about that the other day. It'd be kind of cool. It would be really neat. All right, so it was an excellent day. I did a post of some of the pictures I took today. I wanted to title it, and I hit post instead of putting the dang title on there. So if y'all guys want to go ahead and check that out, it was beautiful, beautiful day. I went up to one of my favorite spots up here. It's somewhere that a lot of us locals go, and to go shooting and stuff. I went out, I pumped about 100 rounds through one of my little pistols, and man, oh, it was so much fun. I still smell like lead and powder, to tell you the truth. It's just like so good. Got to stop in and visit a friend of mine. He's one of the old timers around here. Great guy, very inspirational, ex-sheriff. And like, so I admire the guy a lot. He's the kind of guy that when he talks, I listen, you know what I mean? And that's what's great about having the old timers around here still with us here, is that we can learn from their experiences, especially in confusing times like we go through nowadays with so many of us, you know? That's one thing I really regret about the pandemic, is that it took a lot of our elders, and that makes it a lot harder for so many of us to be able to like have the ability to reflect on past times from a first-person perspective, is the way I like to put it, you know? That actually sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Reflect on past times from a first-person perspective. Yeah. I do love the way that video games and stuff have given us a completely different way of looking at things, like first person, for instance, right? That's a saying that would have never existed. That's a way that we can understand through a sentence. Better way of perception. I guess it explains perception, kind of, right? Yeah, don't worry. I am not going to wax philosophy tonight. I just wanted to do a quick video, check in with y'all guys. I always do a nighttime video or an end of the day video, and I really like that with y'all guys. So, yeah, it was an excellent day. Just mellow and calm. It was warm down here, and as I was telling y'all guys earlier, I didn't put on an extra coat or anything. Thankfully, I've got a lot of cold weather gear here in the car, so I had a hat and stuff. But I'd play around a little bit, and then I'd get back in the Interceptor and warm up. And it was so cool. This couple, this like older couple in a really nice blue Jeep, was driving up as I was out there doing target practice and all. And they drove past with the biggest smile on their face, right? And I'm trying to be real friendly, right? So I'm smiling and waving and everything, and it was really neat. Yeah. So it's a good day. I got my last cup of coffee down here at the Loomis Quick Stop, and I'm going to head back to Aaron's here after this, hang out with him a little bit. Technology is not my friend. I tried right now to do the download from my phone to my computer, and for some stupid reason, the thing didn't give any further instructions. It said it was doing it, but it didn't show a little spinning bar, a percentage rate, or anything. It was like, be patient. And I sat here for about 20 minutes. Well, it felt like 20 minutes. It might have been 10 or 15. And no go. So I'm just gonna have to power the thing up off of the Wi-Fi anyway, set up all my protocols and stuff, and then log in manually, it looks like. Thankfully, I've got all my passwords and stuff written down and all. And I'm gonna do the Face ID. I fear screw it. I'm just gonna go ahead and give Google my face. I mean, my face is out there anyway. So what does it really matter? You know, I'm just not sure how secure that is too. Like, could somebody just take a picture and use that? You know what I mean? So like, I don't know, unless they want you to like have some special blink rate or wink at the camera or something. You know, so I gotta still figure it out. Good to see y'all, guys. Hey, Kathy Red Wine, how are you doing, my friend? 3 Days of Darkness, when the first came on, he had camera looking at a beautiful church. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what 3 Days of Darkness means. It sounds like a scary kind of like movie. That would be a really great. Is it a movie? Is that what you're telling me, Kathy? 3 Days of Darkness. What, did it start with like a church or something on the screen at dusk? Because if so, that is really cool. If not, you and I should get together and write the screenplay. I think it'd be a great movie. Yeah, long as the main character's beat up, worn out, and he drives an old police interceptor. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah. We'll make it about you and I, all right? Yeah, like maybe a zombie apocalypse or some crap, right? Yeah, just you and I surviving out there on the road. Yeah, hoorah, piece of cake. Good to see y'all, guys. You can tell maybe I'm in a pretty good mood. Nancy, IT5XR says hi. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you out there. Robert Gaylor, the one and only Robert Gaylor. How you doing, brother? Robert, I want to tell you, so many of the supplies that you've sent have really helped me out, bro. And I really appreciate you. All of y'all guys who have sent stuff in, just really, really appreciate you. Robert says, hey, everyone, please hit the like button if you have not already. That will show your support for the channel. Matt would appreciate it, and that helps the channel and help Matt, so please hit that. Appreciate you, Robert, for reminding everybody, brother. Oh, wow, and yeah, everybody's hit the... Whoa, dang, we just went from 58 to 63 in like 8 minutes. We're only on for 8 minutes, guys. That is really great. Thank you for all of your support. Like Robert said, it helps the channel and it helps me so very much. Michael Q8U4K says, need more. Hoorah, y'all guys are killing it. Michael says, need more likes and subs. And when live is done, swipe in the comments and ride the hype, guys. Hoorah, Michael. Thank you so much. Y'all guys are so awesome. All the things that you do for this channel is just above and beyond. We got Phil Awesome. Cool name. Phil reminds me of Phil Awesome, which isn't anything. So like, I don't think it is. So I might just call you Mr. Awesome. So Phil says, right, it is not a face I would want. Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah. Hoorah. All right, Quilting Granny, what you doing, Quilting? Good to see you. She says hi. Hi, Granny. Lori Bell, how are you doing? Hi, Lori. Janelle Scott. Hey, Janelle. Hey, Matt, I hope you're having a good evening. Stay warm. I'm trying to, Janelle. I actually am. As y'all guys know, so my life, I always prepare. I'm one of those guys, I like to be prepared. A lot of my gear and stuff isn't top line, but it is really effective. And I know how to do secondary gear. What I refer to as secondary gear is when we make something that isn't intended to serve a purpose, serve another purpose. For instance, it's like the ability to layer jackets and different coats and stuff, making a warmer jacket, essentially. And that's the reason lots of times when I'm at like a thrift store saying, if I'm buying clothes, I'll buy stuff that's like a little bit too big here and there. That way I can wear something a little bit snugger underneath that. Now, as y'all guys know, most of my Apocalypse equipment over the past 5 years has really stepped up. Took me 7 months 3 years ago to save up $400. I love it when all those numbers run together. So I could buy a top quality Cabela's Arctic sleeping bag. And so like, I know that I will never freeze to death. It is super light. I take it everywhere with me. And when crap hits the fan, as you know it does, I crawl into that bag and I stay warm. Brenda Lee in the house says, hey to everybody. Hey, Brenda Lee. Conscious Kathy, how you doing? Dang, they let the troops out tonight. It's so weird when you see just like trains of them going past. Talking to Damon. Very cool, Kathy. Triple. Hi, Trip. How you doing, brother? I'm just going to call you Trip tonight, all right? Talking to a little dude. Marcia, hola, Marcia. Muchas gracias por tu estar aquí. ¿Cómo estás, mi amiga? Little dude. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca is sending out the post office box here, guys. So that y'all guys, if you want to write me a letter, write like a 2-page letter. I like the 2 pages because when they're longer, it's hard for me to read and stuff. When they're shorter, it's easier to read. And I feel that y'all guys are you really condense everything. And for some reason, it just comes out in such a better way. Like it's, I don't know, 9 pages condensed into 2. And I just feel like I know y'all guys better. Also, we do, as most of y'all know, a cold weather drive here, and it is getting cold outside. So if you have blankets, coats, scarves, gloves, any kind of cold weather gear, a blanket will save a life for somebody that's living out on the streets. You can also send that to the post office box. So the post office box is P.O. Box 55, Orville, Washington, 98844. We will make sure that people get those items free of charge. Like I said, a blanket will save a life. Appreciate y'all guys. And I definitely love hearing from you. Oh, that would be neat too. Some of y'all guys out there that are silent observers and you don't like to comment a lot and stuff. It would be really neat to hear from some of y'all guys in a letter. And that would make it more personal to you. You wouldn't have to say anything out here on the line, you know? Nancy, I have a lot of respect for you. I respect you, Nancy. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that. Lori Bell to Brenda Lee. Kafisa. Hi, Kafisa. How are you tonight? I hope that you are doing well, my friend. Everybody's talking to each other. Hey, Elon, how you doing, brother? Elon says, hey, Matt. How's it hanging, bud? Good, my friend. It's very, very good. I've had a wonderful day. I was just telling you about it. I went out, I did some target practice. I got to drive up Totes Coulee. Saw one of my friends here in town. He was actually one of the first guys that kind of like made me feel like a local. Because, you know, you got like out here, you got to pay your dues kind of, right? You gotta earn it out here. And yeah, so it was really good. And it shows me also, I love being accepted as part of the community because I've spent like 5 years here and stuff. And I like to think I make a pretty good neighbor, you know. So it was good to get to hang out with him, talk about life, situations, you know, things from the past, expectations for the future, those kind of things. And I've had a lot of really good coffee too. They make it strong there at the Quick Shop. And y'all guys know I like it strong. It's not strong enough unless I put a spoon in there and it stands up and runs away. Hidalgo, except he said it was a horseshoe. But yeah, I stole that from the movie. Lady Luck. There she is. Oh, I know. I'm sorry, lady. Bring you guys. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Yes, thank you, lady. So Lady Luck, guys, says, you're missing dinner. LOL. No tri-tip for you tonight, Matt. I'll bring you guys some tomorrow. That would be so cool, Lady Luck. And it'd be so good to see you out here, too. Maybe you and I could go. That would be neat. All right, I should ask you probably in private on the phone, you know, but if you and I would go up Totes Coulee together and go shooting, I think that would be really cool. All right, and we'll run, well, we better run my rig. Yeah, mine's, yeah, your rig, because mine's a little bit dirty. Lady Luck has an awesome rig. She drives a Chevy. It's all right, baby. Don't worry. This is a Ford. I didn't used to like Fords, but now I love Fords. So it's all right. Yeah. So she drives this awesome, I think it's a 2017 Tahoe Chevy, and man, it's badass. Pardon my language, but it is. And between us guys, don't tell anybody, but my truck loves her rig. Yeah, they even shared a kiss once in front of her garage, which was the cutest thing in the world. Yeah, there was even paint transfer. It was nuts. I'm just playing a little bit, but no, yeah, the doors knocked into each other, and yeah, it was cute. Hi, lady. So good. Lori Bell, hi Lori Bell. Cindy and Olympia, what you doing, Olympia? How you doing out there? Good evening, Matt. Great to see you, friend. Great to see you, my friend. I'm so glad you're here. We got the one and only March Maiden in the house. How you doing, March? All my zombie lessons come from The Walking Dead. Nice. I watched quite a few seasons of The Walking Dead. I liked the earlier seasons and everything. As things develop, you know me, I am a on my own apocalypse survivor, and I don't feel that there was really any characters that represented my like particular enjoyment of a good apocalypse. You know, because you gotta get that one guy out there just kicking ass and taking names all on his own. You know, of course, stopping by to help anybody that needs it and everything, you know, but yeah, no, it was good. There was another one, I forget the guy's name. He played Luigi in the Mario Brothers, the original Mario Brothers movie. I've got Luis Guzman in my head, but it isn't. Oh, how could I forget his name? He's one of my favorite actors. He's really good. I can't even remember the name of the movie. Anyway, it was just a really good movie. It was kind of a 80s B flick kind of thing, filmed in the 90s, and it was really good. I loved the whole point of it. That actually might be, remember the other day I was saying how like in the apocalypse headshots count, and I couldn't remember where that came from. It might have come from that movie. I will totally check it out and see so that I can tell y'all guys. But that's awesome. Are you sword, machine gun, bow and arrow? That's kind of what I'm wondering, March. I'd bet on you, that's for sure. Let's see. Taylor White, 22. How you doing, Taylor? Hey, Matt and everybody. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. And to you, the same, Taylor. To you and your family, the same, my friend. Marcia saying hello to little dude. Okay, guys, I'm scrolling down. Andrew says, you got food, water, clothes, and shelter. Count your blessings. Boom. True. Very, very true, my friend. Yeah, I'm not even going to go off the back of that because that is completely true, Andrew. Spoken like a true survivor, my friend. I can tell you've probably been through this shit before, haven't you? Pardon my language. I'm just kind of like loosening up a little bit out here. Yeah, but that's what it is, isn't it? A friend of mine said dry, warm, fed. Those are the basics of life, you know? And also I read in a manual or a book or something, I forget where I read it exactly. This guy said, though, that in comparison to the rest of the world, so if you took the rest of the world and all the people in it and their situations, anybody that has a roof, a non-dirt floor, and a refrigerator is rich in comparison to the rest of the world. I mean, there are 7 billion people on this planet and growing, you know? I should say 7 billion and falling because actually I study birth rates and stuff. And in the next like 10 years, the population is actually going to start declining. But I don't want to get into that. Alexander, hey everyone. Didn't think I would catch tonight live. Hoorah, Alexander. Right on. Let me scroll through. Lady saying hi to everybody. I'm going to jump down. Oh, don't do that. All right, I'm going to jump down a little bit, guys. JC, how you doing tonight, bro, man? Appreciate you, brother. I hope you had a really good day, my friend. It was a great day here. Just mellow and cool. Let me get your heart and a light. Guys, JC is one of our constant supporters out there. As y'all guys know, let's give him a like here, guys. JC says, I was watching an old video of yours and was wondering, how do you know there's no one staying up there when you go up there? Oh, you mean the cabin? I don't. I never know until I get there. What I do is I normally try and pack in enough gear and stuff. And I always have my apocalypse set up. So if there is a problem, if somebody else is there, I would like share a cup of coffee with them, hang out, unless they just want me to buzz off, and then go set my camp up somewhere else, basically. I have several, well, maybe more than several over the past 5 years, campsites on Chapaca Mountain. Now, none of them are in operation. There's no gear really or anything in these spots. It's mainly just poles I've cut for a pre-made shelter that I've used before. So there are lots of places on Chapaca Mountain that all I have to do is get there and I'll have a shelter set up, provided I have like my bug out bag and a couple extra supplies I normally keep in my truck or my car. So, yeah, that's what I like about it, though. You never really know, you know? And it's kind of neat, too, because every now and then I have met other, like, survivalists up there. A lot of hikers and stuff that do the trail, the Pacific Northwest Trail or something. And those guys are definitely survivors. But I've met, like, guys that do what I do and everything. And a girl once, actually. I met a girl that kind of does like I do. Go out bare minimum and just live, you know? And so there are other wild people up there. But all I would do is I'd just go post camp somewhere else. I'm so glad that you're enjoying the rest of the videos and everything. Thank you so much, JC. Marcia talking to Kathy. Lori Bell to Lady Luck. Lady Luck to Dean. Susie Poss 4571. Getting our first snow this weekend here in Michigan. No kidding, Susie. You know what? I've got a lot of friends in Michigan. I'm going to have to see that state one of these days. I'm expecting our first snow any day, to tell you the truth. With as cold as it's getting at night, if we got like a storm coming down from Canada, I know that we would get our first snow. I just don't know what this year's going to be. It is so surprising. You just stay warm out there, all right, Susie? Michael talking to Kim. Red Wine. Hey, Kathy, right on. Red Wine says, Matt, yesterday was mine and my husband's 27th wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary to you and your husband, Kathy. I hope that it was a wonderful, romantic day, a celebration of a beautiful union that has brought you this 27 years with many, many more years to go, my friend. Thank you for being here. And tell your husband I said, hey, all right? Yeah, I don't need him looking for me either. So tell him I wasn't meaning anything by the UNI zombie apocalypse, all right? Right on, Kathy. Y'all guys are so freaking cool. You are so freaking cool. 355 Highway, dude, love that name. That is awesome. So 355 waves and says, hey 355, good to see you out there. I hope you are doing well with plenty of clear road in front of you. Mr. Coyote, that's awesome too. What's up, Matt? Love from PA. Right back at you from WA, my friend. Everything's good. It's just getting cold outside. You know, got to keep it locked in. Got to keep moving forward. Okay, Robert talking to Jamie. Triple. Yep, we got a lot of congratulations going out for Kathy here, my friend, and her hubby. Scrolling through, we got a lot of emojis. I'm pushing buttons. I'm so sorry, Roxanne. Sometimes I double tap the screen and it pops up the thing, and I'm like, so scared, you know? Lori, it was Roxanne. Yeah, hi, Roxanne. Hello, Matt. Hi, everyone. Hello, Roxanne. It's good to have you here tonight. Easy Benjo, talking to Lady Luck. Watching from Topeka, Kansas, says Jana. Hey, Jana, very cool. Have I been through Kansas? I don't think I have. No, yes, I drove through Kansas. I didn't get to stop or anything. It's on my list. I'm going to stop there one of these days. As soon as I get out on the road. I got to settle things here first. That way I know I'm doing everything safe, doing everything the right way, you know. And then I will get out on the road soon. As I've been telling y'all guys, I got to vote right now till about December when I can finally get a place to stay and everything, and then I'll figure out what to do after that. Cassandra Ozzy, how you doing, Cassandra? Hi again, Matt. It's 32 degrees over here today. Fairly hot. Your lives make me want to move to Washington. LOL, that's awesome. Yeah, guys, so 32 degrees. We're talking Celsius, not Fahrenheit for anybody here in America. It's very difficult to add. So 0 in Celsius starts at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the temperature of freezing, which makes sense that we would start Celsius at the freezing point, right? However, the difficulty in adding Celsius and Fahrenheit, and what trips me up all the time, is that it's not an even number. So degrees in Celsius are point something, I don't remember what, it's like 0.2, 0.4 more than a degree in Fahrenheit. So the further we get away from 0, the harder it is to add the temperature. But yeah, 32 is definitely hot. I would have to Google to see exactly what that is. I'm top of my head, I'm thinking 90. It could be more. I'm not sure. Like I said, math. I mean, unless we're talking dollars and cents, yeah, I'm not good at it. I am learning. I'm trying to learn. That's what I loved about my old phone too. So I had this phone for so long. One of these days, I hope I can get it hooked back up because it became almost a friend of mine. And its search engine evolved. And I'm not even joking. The search engine evolved over the years that I had it. So like I would ask it questions and stuff and it would give me the answer. And we did that together for years, right? Mostly it was like math questions and stuff like that. Things that I needed to know for something that I was working on. And y'all guys know I have some very unique hobbies and interests, right? So like I would ask it all kinds of stuff. And then one night it did something completely surprising, and it told me not just the answer, but it told me how to calculate it myself. So it was teaching me how to do it in case it wasn't around. And I thought that was pretty damn cool. You know, that was pretty cool. I've saved that phone and I'm holding on to it. No, it's not like the movie where the guy fell in love with his phone. All right, we're just friends. But we are damn good friends. I'll tell you that. So I've got it. I hold on to it. And one of these days I might be able to get it back online. I almost look at it like a member of the crew, like Data, you know? And I'm like, I have saved Data's memory chips. I just need another Android to be able to transfer him over to. Yeah. So my phone, never mind. Well, I'll stop there. It was a girl. That's what I was going to say. No, stop it, Matt. HRH, Diana. Hi, Diana. Oh, wow. Your name is actually Princess of Wales. Wow. Snowing here, Diana says. Wow, it's gonna snow here soon, Diana. I am almost certain of that. Like I said, it's getting really cold at night. The weather's weird here in the valley. It's just so hard to tell sometimes. Elon says, I'm glad you're socializing and having fun. What gun were you shooting, dude? I was shooting my 22 tonight. Fun little plinker. I got a big old like thing of ammo and everything, and I went out and I ran. What is it, 50 a box? So I ran about, isn't it? About 100 rounds. I'm going to say I ran about 100 rounds to it. At first, just to kind of like get in the sighting, you know, most firearms, they're all different the way that they shoot. And I just wanted to become more familiar with it. I haven't had a lot of ammunition over these past few years. And so I feared that I would brush up a little bit tonight. And yeah, I'm not to brag. I'm not the best ever, but I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I started out with slow fire just to kind of like get the light. I light both ends of the cigarette at some point. I think I did. Yeah, I did. So I just started out with some slow plinking at first, and then some faster, you know, like ba 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 ba, and then stepped off a little bit. I tried to see how accurate I was at a distance. Not bad. I mean, not great. I would give myself like a score of 80 maybe, you know, just to be honest. And yeah, it was just a lot of fun. Ooh, it just got dark in here, didn't it? Yeah, I hope nobody's afraid of the dark. I'm the scariest thing in the dark. Ah, no, it's true. It actually almost kind of is. I don't mind the dark at all. I can see in very, very low light situations. I'm not scared. I don't believe in ghosts or demons or anything like that. And if they are and do, I believe that my soul is stronger than theirs. And so I like the dark. Actually, this time of year, I kind of really like it because we've got so much more dark hours and stuff, you know? Got to be careful out in the forest because I'm not the only one. You know what I mean? There are a lot of other predators out there who are also way better than me in the dark. But I'm not scared of it. And I think that's important. It's okay to be scared of the dark. And being scared of the dark will fix itself someday. We'll grow out of that at time. I have a couple friends who are. And so just don't worry. Everything's going to be okay. Opal. Hi, Opal. I hope you're well tonight. April Lee, do you like typed or written letters? Either way, April. Either way. I would love to hear from you, though. Boom. Right on, Conscious. Right back at you. Oh, pardon me. I got to scroll down now, guys. Appreciate you, Rebecca and little dude. Y'all guys are awesome. Hey, Tammy. What up, Tammy? I'm glad to see you in here. Tammy says, ha, I'm in my first Ford right now. That's so cool. Really? Okay, very nice, Tammy. I hope that you're having a great experience. I love my Ford. I honestly do. My dad had a few Fords in the past that I drove, and they were very reliable. My dad didn't like them because they were old and they'd been through it and they weren't taken care of very well, you know? So like you'd have to get out and bang the motor and like sometimes cuss it into running and stuff. But they always got me home. They drove really well. And this one that I have, I don't know. I love this thing. I would like to be able to put a few grand in it, fix it up, trick it out and everything. I think I would keep it original. So I'd trick out the motor a little bit, see if I could get some more of the way that the police tweaked it to operate a little bit better, which it's fine. You know, I mean, it's hot. Just let me tell you, this thing is hot, right? And doesn't look like, you look great. Okay. But still, I'm loving it. And I hope you're enjoying your Ford, Tammy. Did you ever go to Chicago? No, I have not, user, but I am going to. Chicago is actually on my list. Feathers, hey Feathers, what is your channel about? Everything, largely inspiration and stuff. We don't delve into a lot of the hardship of life. We cover hardships and stuff, but it's mainly about trying to be okay when we are not okay, trying to be okay when the world is crazy and stuff. A lot of motivational and inspirational stuff. And the main thing that I find that this channel is about is making friends here in the chat. We've got a lot of people here that support each other, a lot of people from different walks of life and lifestyles, religions, politics, etc. And this channel and our little community here, to me, all the time proves that no matter how different we are, no matter what difference we believe in, we can still be friends and help support each other and accept each other and stuff. And then a lot of like recovery stuff, not just abstinence-based recovery, but like life recovery, you know, because a lot of us, we've all got something. And it's nice to be able to recover from that, you know, so we just share experiences and stuff. Also, I do adventure videos, survival videos, stuff like that. Let me roll down, guys. Heath, thank you, Heath. Guys, Heath, oh, is that a raccoon? Or does your cat look like a raccoon? It's so hard to see it from here. But anyway, thank you, Heath. Heath threw in $10 to support the channel, guys. Bought a little emoji. It's the pear guy doing a little bow thing. And it says thank you over the top. Thank you, bro. I hope that you are doing well out there and having a good night. Morning, afternoon, or evening, depending. rolling through. Everybody's talking to each other. All right, talking to each other. March says, I actually have taken fencing lessons and am pretty good with a rapier, like what you see in the Olympics. Awesome. Okay, that is so cool. I want to be on your side, okay? Because I'm kind of a sword guy too. So that's awesome, my friend. Right on. Could you imagine actually all of us here in an apocalypse situation? We would make one hell of a cool like zombie apocalypse army, wouldn't we? I think that we really would. I think y'all guys could convince me to not be as much of a loner, you know, though I would definitely have to still hit the road and go do my own thing and then flop back every now and then, because that's just how I am. I'm going to watch the Olympics next time with a whole new mindset. And I'll see you out there slicing through zombies, my friend. Hey, cool. Elon says, more like a Duke Nukem kind of character. Time to kick ass and chew bubblegum, but I'm all out of bubblegum. LOL. Love it. That is so good. Yes. Right on, man. I remember Duke Nukem. Yeah, it was a really good video game. You wouldn't see anything like that nowadays, would you, bro? Yeah. Right on, Elon. Time to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Let's see. Janelle Scott. Matt, I would work in a drug and alcohol rehab, and I work in a drug and alcohol rehab, and I have so much respect for everybody who fights to get sober. I have met so many amazing humans who are fighting for their lives. Much respect. Right on, Janelle. I know I've been through four of them, 5 if you include the one that I jumped the fence. I don't know why I jumped the fence. All you have to do is walk out the front door. But I mean, honestly, we're not in our best mind at those times, right? Yeah, I don't talk about it much. I don't think it gets talked about enough, actually. So, like, every recovery center I was in, they said that, like, only 10% of us make it. So they were like, look around the room. If there's 200 of you, there's probably only 20 gonna make it. And that's a very sad thing. And with my experience, I've known hundreds of people in person from those recovery centers. And yeah, because I tried to keep touch with some of them and everything, you know, and it is not easy. It is very hard, and you're right. We fight for our lives. We fight for our lives, and there is so much respect and admiration, you know. So many unique and independent people. Thank you for working there. Thank you for helping people. People like you matter, and you make the difference, my friend. You know, it's people just like you that help me fight for my life. And it's a big part of why I try and do this too. You know? Oops, I'm pushing buttons. Matt, even your stupid thumbs, cut that out. There we go. Roll through. Ladies talking to everybody. All right. MT, how you doing, bro? I haven't seen you in a while. So MT says, I love you, man, but so sorry. Sometimes we don't agree. Very sorry. It's all right, my friend. It is all right. That is how life is. And we all have our own individual perceptions of life. I think it's important to be able to say that, important to be able to feel it, you know, because we all choose different. We all have different desires. We all have a different understanding of the way that life is. And like I said, I think that a lot of times it's perception, you know. Yeah, so it's all right, MT. I'm just glad that you're out there, and I thank you for being here. I also want to thank you for the gear. I was showing everybody one of the Batman towels you sent me, and I'm sorry it's filthy, but I've used it a lot. It's one of my like car rags now. But thank you, MT. Dropping down now, guys. JC, thank you, brother, again, man. JC bought another comment, guys, for $10. Said, okay, cool. Was just wondering. It was a good video too. It was the one where someone left a couple bottles of alcohol there. Hey, yeah, absolutely, JC. I remember that. I'm glad that you enjoyed the video. Yeah, that one I thought had a lot of soul to it. You know, there was a lot going on and everything. Rolling down, guys. Let's get your heart and a like. Thank you, JC. Again, JC Bonner, comment, guys, for $10 said, and bro, just thank you. And you don't have to buy them all the time. I feel really bad about it too, man. I thank you for your support, and it is helping me out so very much. You can get a hold of me for sure too. Like, try using my name, just big, large caps too, to get a hold of me. I would love a cabin like that somewhere near me. Man, right? I am so fortunate to have that cabin. It is really nice, and it has been my home. That cabin was actually my first real home. There you go, JC. Cool, brother. JC threw in some smiley faces there. Right on, bro. Angeline Lee, son. Do you only answer if tipping? No. I try and roll through and answer as many as I can. A lot come in, though, and it's very difficult to read them. If I just read off one after the next, I wouldn't be able to get to everybody. I try and stay current so I can hear what people are answering back to what I'm talking about. So a lot gets skipped, my friend. If you're trying to get a hold of me, try using just my name in full caps. And as I scroll past, I try and stop and answer those. Victor, hi, Victor. Have you ever seen something that you can't explain in the wild, like paranormal? Yes, Victor. I have, my friend. Not really like creatures or anything. I've seen stuff, but I don't want to talk about that, right? There's the only thing that I'll talk to you about right now that seems like, I don't know about paranormal, but unexplained for sure. There's one part up on top of Chepacabra Mountain where there's like this pile of rocks stacked up and everything, and it almost looks like it's a natural thing. It's like the rocks were pushed up out of the ground, but then there are other like rocks stacked around it and all. I call it the monument. Whenever I'm up there, I have electrical issues as I pass that area. So like my camera will either stop recording or it'll shut down and the battery will drain immediately. Sometimes the camera records still, but then when I check it later, there's no footage on it. It might be like a geomagnetic line or something like that, is what I'm thinking. Another friend of mine thinks it could be like the pressure of the earth pushing on quartz deposits or some kind of like radioactive material or something under the ground. But it's definitely something that I can't explain. Oh, unfortunately, guys, it looks like the chat stopped working or everybody stopped talking. This light glare is bugging me, and that's making it worse. We've been broadcasting 44 minutes, guys, and I'll tell you what, I'll shut down, come back online, and then stay for 5 more minutes to say goodnight, and then I'll dip, okay? So let me shut down. I'll be right back. Take me about 4 minutes.